Plataforma de información musical y radio online. Rutas Alternas. Escucha.
El Festival Corona Capital Guadalajara, dentro de su line-up, presenta al dúo alemán Digitalism, con quien tenemos el gusto de conversar el día de hoy en esta videollamada. Así que saludamos a Jens y a Easy. Hello, guys.
Hola.
Hi, hola.
Hola, how are you?
Very good, very good. We're just in our studio, and that's why the light is very bad. I hope you can see us.
Yes, absolutely, no problem. You guys are in Germany?
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Are you ready to travel to Mexico?
Of course.
We're always ready to travel to Mexico.
You have been here in Mexico to play your own set and to play in festival. I mean, you have visited the country a lot, but it's your first time in Guadalajara, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, we've not been to Guadalajara, and we're very excited to check it out. And
yes, that was a story. I couldn't enter Mexico.
Why?
I was in jail for 8 hours on the border. Yes.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Because at that time I had my Turkish passport and they didn't let me through because there was a visa missing. That was the story. So that was the reason why we never played Guadalajara, actually.
Yeah, we were on the way to Guadalajara.
Yeah,
and that was 2008, like long time ago. But this time
it's working. No worries, guys.
I know. Some things have changed, other not, but some things have changed. Something that haven't changed is that Digitalism is an amazing act. You guys play an amazing electronic music that works very well with a rock music festival, right? Because you are like in the middle of a DJ act and a live band.
Yes, and not only that, we call us the bridge of the sounds. Like if you want to put digitalism in one genre, you couldn't, because you could put, like, if you work in a record store or somewhere else, the music selection, or let's say in all playlists, you could put actually a digitalism song in, because we are so differently. So that's the reason we are the bridge of the sound. Like, we're trying to really connect all sound genres. What makes everything much more difficult than if you're standing for one sound, of course, because we are so differently from other ones, and we are not stick to one sound, and that makes it much harder. But we love the challenge.
Yeah, it's like you're competing with everyone at the same time. but it's nice because we can go on stage, play a live show, and sometimes we just come and DJ. It depends on the occasion. Yeah.
And what do you prefer, to be a DJ in a club, in a after-hours party, or play in a festival?
Actually, you know what? The answer sounds pretty boring, but you need everything, because playing on a festival means you're playing in front of an ocean, really big, a lot of people. Playing in a small club means it's like a small lake, and it doesn't matter. Like, the only difference is you're reaching a really big audience on the festival, and in a small club is like you're playing really an intimate show. And I love everything, because you need that. You need the difference.
Now that you mentioned, every album that you have made sounds different in between, and but you have an amazing sound that it's always powerful, right? You like to play heartbeats, to play amazing electronic music, but with an amazing sound, with force, you have to move your leg, your body when you listen to Digitalism. You can stand quiet.
Yeah. I guess, we just wanna. We always feel like we need to move when we make music, and it's actually every time we're in the studio, we have to really turn down at the end when we finish a song. For example, we have to turn down the bass. It's too much. Like, our mastering engineer, he calls us what are you sending me? This is just too much energy in there. You know, you have to turn that down and send it to me again.
How cool is that? It's amazing to have this kind of music sound, because you can play in several countries and always have a good time, right? You always connect with the people.
Somehow, yes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And your latest album was released in 2019. We have a couple of years very difficult for everybody, but you still making music during these 2 years, these pandemic times?
Yes, we released actually last year. We start again to release. We had Illusion, and then after Illusion we had Hottest Record, and then we got recently on Dynamic Records our DIY Digitalism EP out with Picnic, Easy Box, and Midnight Zone, and now working on the next release, what is unfortunately 3 weeks later than the festival. But working on this, and we're going to continue, and in between we're doing remixes, so we're having a challenge of releasing music, and the most of the stuff is released by our own label called Magnetism. So
yeah, it was the thing to do when everything was closed the last 2 years. You know, we did a lot of music, and it was actually, for once, it was quite nice. You know, you could actually focus on studio stuff and songwriting, because we didn't have to go anywhere anytime soon. So we made a lot of music. It was really nice, and yeah, but now we can release everything. You know.
Yes. And you mentioned that you have your own label now, but you have worked with several amazing labels, right? Independent labels, Astralworks, Kitsune, even with the Virgin, right?
yes.
Now I'm playing it again, Sam. How was your experience working with independent labels?
You know what? It's always like you have some good and bad experience always, to be honest. It's like not everything is amazing, but there was a fine balance, you know. It really depends on the people who's behind this project, and this is really important. It's not more like which label, it's more about people business, like who's on fire with this product. So at the end, with all the experience over the years, we just said what major labels or independent labels can do. We are starting from point zero because we don't have the same context as a big label, but we're starting from there. And everything what you do is actually like a win, not a loss, because you're learning so much. It doesn't matter if a release works or something is going wrong. It's always like you're learning about these processes, what is for us really important, because we started as a DJs, then we produced the album, then all of a sudden we need to play live. We didn't know how to play live. And this story continues, like own label, as it's almost like now five years old, the label.
Yeah.
About 4
Almost
years.
5 years. 5.
And having all this experience, like working on different levels is a big challenge as well. But this is what we like. We like to have a challenge, because then this adventure will somehow not ending easily, because and even you don't need to look for new adventures. It's coming automatically. It's like really like you're playing a game, and then you're on the first level, second level, and you don't know what is happening. So there's not like a master tour or like a hidden button where you can push, and then all of a sudden people are explaining some few things. But it's a really nice challenge.
And are you planning to sign bands in your label, or only for your music?
No, actually, right now we are stepping forwards, but for this year, for sure, it's all released by Digitalism. But in the future, definitely planning to sign some artists. That's really like as well the next step for us.
I'll be aware of your the bands in your label, and also I'll be very, very aware of your next album that you will release 3 weeks later after you
releasing a single.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. New music, not a new album. Yeah.
Okay, but you will play new music here in Guadalajara, right?
You never know. Maybe not.
That's for sure that you will have a blast when you come to Guadalajara.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. So we're super excited, man.
No, we hope like the first time, and I guess and even it's not that easy because we're having an hour to play and you can't fit everything in, but we are really excited.
I know. It's a difficult in a festival to play only 1 hour slot and play all your hits. It's complicated, but I'm pretty sure that you will present an amazing set. That's for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Muchas gracias, I would say.
Looking forward to see you on Sunday, May 22, on Corona Capital Festival Guadalajara. I'm pretty sure that you will have an amazing time in the festival because you play with great bands, right? Great artists.
Yes. No, the lineup is pretty cool, and we are really looking forward. And we played 2018 in Mexico City, Corona Capital. Yes. It was really like a blast.
Yeah,
like,
it was one of the best.
It's like seriously
ever.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because there was an ocean, we had a really good time, and actually, like things like kind of side story. We played a day before in Tijuana.
Okay.
Hopped to the plane and went straight to the festival, set up everything, and played. So this is sometimes the life of an artist.
Crazy times, right?
Yes.
Well, guys, looking forward to see you here in Guadalajara. And it's also important that the music festival, it's not only in Mexico City, in the capital, but here in Guadalajara. It's important for other cities in the countries, not only in Mexico, in Germany, in the United Kingdom, to have music in all cities.
Yeah, we need to continue. It's a big challenge after Corona as well, to be fair, because sometimes is like what we can see in the Europe market. It started really with a lot of struggles and it still continues like this, but let's be a little bit positive because at the end music brings everyone together and is the most important thing actually. And people who's coming having a good time and can forget every problems what they have. What is a really good thing, and it doesn't matter if they are in front of our stage or somewhere else. It's like a journey, so we should definitely continue with this journey and hopefully it not stops.
I'm pretty sure of that. Looking forward to see you guys here in Guadalajara, May 22 in Corona Capital Guadalajara. Digitalism, thank you so much for this chat with Rutas Alternas.
No problem.
Muchas
Thank
gracias.
you. Muchas gracias. Nos vemos.
Nos vemos.
Plataforma de información musical y radio online. Rutas Alternas. Escucha.